Why you not like spaghetti? I don't like spaghetti because it makes me vomit from the sauce.
Sauce. Spicy.
Spicy.
Hello everyone, I'm Genesis.
I'm Junebug.
And this is...
Let's see how this goes. Rock and roll.
Throwing up the horns.
Cactus. So I obviously looked better than last week. I hope.
Oh yeah, being sick last week, that sucked.
You were almost better. But I was just getting started, turns out. So what is the topic today, Genesis?
How we originally felt about age gap relationships.
Before we were together.
Yes.
So I hadn't really thought about it in particular. Like I never sat down and like, age gaps.
Same. It was never at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah. I obviously knew they were a thing. And I knew they were definitely a thing in the famous people world. I'm like, oh, that's a famous people thing. I mean, it's obviously very prominent in the Hollywood community.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I'm not a famous people, so I probably won't have an age gap.
Surprise!
I say ours is definitely not the biggest out there. It's definitely considered an age gap, but I think it's on the baby end of the community.
Yeah, 12 years is kind of on the lower end.
Yeah, which worked out for us. I never thought they were bad. Some of them I thought were, like, no particular couples come to mind or anything. It's based off of mainly Hollywood. Some I thought maybe were a little bit creepy and screamed gold digger for me.
Mm.
It's like if they're 60 years older, old, gross, scraggly dude looks like he's about to die, and it's this hot 20-year-old lady, and they met like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, I have a feeling it's not due to his personality. I've always been attracted to like older celebrities, but I hear that's actually more common. And I was interested, most of my past relationships were my age.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was 6 months older once.
Right.
But there was, my senior year, there was this guy we was talking to I liked that was 4 years older than me. So I'm not unused to it, if that makes sense. I'm just like, well, floats the boat. Famous people thing. Probably won't end up in one, but wrong! Psych! So that was basically where I stood. Well, your turn, Genesis.
So I didn't have a great opinion of age gap couples, only because basically my sole exposure to age gap couples were like daytime talk show things.
What were you watching?
Like,
were you watching Maury?
Maury, Ricky Lake, not Jerry Springer because that was a different channel, but
what were they talking about age gap couples there?
It's like
I thought it was just you're not the father stuff.
No, it's more like my father's dating somebody who's as old as me, and it's like talking about the daughter. Yeah, and they also like try to,
dramatize it?
Yes, very much so.
I didn't think Maury was actually a real show.
Oh yeah.
No, I knew it was a real show, but I didn't think it was like legit people. I thought it was all fake.
I'm sure a large percentage of it was scripted.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah. Most of those daytime talk shows I don't think were like very legit. Or like,
oh, Dr. Phil's very legit.
But yeah, so that was pretty much my only exposure to it. Granted, I knew in the back of my head that my parents had an age gap relationship, but I guess I never really seen it that way because it's just my mom and my dad. I didn't really see like this huge age difference between them.
And that's kind of cool. That's how I think most people want to be perceived in an age gap relationship. But not just age gap people, it's just that's mom and dad, or that's Genesis and Junebug.
Yeah. So yeah, it's that like daytime TV being pretty much my only exposure, I didn't think that they were age gap couples were something that was meant to last. To me, it was something sensationalized because of how they portrayed it on TV. So I'm like, that's not really something that's substantial. It's from Fight Club.
You don't talk about Fight Club though.
Oh shit, that's the first 2 rules about Fight Club.
First 2 rules?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie. Go away. Obviously, my opinions have changed. I'm more accepting of them. Obviously.
Yeah.
We'll just put an animated flower over it. You can do that, right?
No, I can't. My editing skills are still bad.
But so nothing really. There's no tea, really, in this. I guess the fact that you had a negative opinion and then still entered a relationship with me. You didn't mention, like, I don't know, Maury said this isn't good.
Oh yeah, everything I've seen from Ricky Lake, this is not ended well.
We can't do this. Ricky says I can't.
Yeah. No.
I would have been like, excuse me? Well, bye-bye, y'all.
See you next week.
I hoped this had been more exciting, but
Yeah.